What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Base Fuego and Sonrisa podcast.
Podcast.
Heyo, where we talk all things modern
Hey.
dating, personal development, con un poco de limón y chile, tequila optional. What is good, everybody? Welcome back, guys, to another exciting, phenomenal, dare I say, hot sauce with, or a soup with hot sauce on this lovely, cold November night. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you guys for coming back for another episode today. Something that's been talked about. A book has even came up about it from like 2012, and we're still talking about it now, 10 years later, because the advice that was given. We just have our our ideas about it. Just want to give our insights about it. So no further ado, you guys have heard of Steve Harvey. He created a book. It's called, what is it? Think like a I think
think
like think
think
like a
like a
woman.
man.
Think or crab. It's
Is
like
it like
it's
act like a
something to
woman,
think
think
of.
like a man, or something like that?
Yeah, there you go. Act like a woman, think like a man. Yeah, so let's look it up real quick. And yeah, one thing that we wanted to like really touch on was where he gives advice about women should wait 90 days before giving it up. Um, Seeing that a man who is compatible with you, if he waits those 9 days, then he's the one. And we just feel like that's definitely going to bring problems. So without further ado, I hand the mic off to my boy, Sonrisa. And what do you think about that?
Man, I mean, I respect Steve Harvey. I love Family Feud. I think he has when he talks, he speaks very eloquently and he speaks very direct. And he has a good marriage and everything. And so I think a lot of his advice is more for people who are looking to get married long term. But the whole 90-day thing, I'm like, nah. I think he's doing a lot of damage in that sense because he's pedalizing the woman. And if you know anything about like talking to women and stuff like that, like when you start pedalizing women, you put more anxious on yourself, like as a guy, and you're perceiving yourself lower than the woman. You're not seeing her as like you're the equal. You're seeing her as higher. So yeah, I don't agree. You should pedalize women. I don't think you should be doing that. You should pedalize, the punani or whatever the hell. And I think making guys wait 90 days just to have sex, I think is a recipe for disaster. It gives all the power to the woman also, and it makes her feel a little bit more, um, kind of like not entitled. I guess entitled would be the best way to put it, because then she's gonna be asking for more things, and then human nature
Mhm.
says that when we have sex, it allows us to bond actually better because a bunch of hormones and neuroreceptors get released. I'm specifically thinking about vasopressin for men and oxytocin for women, um, which allows for bonding. So I just don't think that whole 90-day thing is good for either men or women. But what do you think? Like, if like let's say somebody gave you that advice, right? Or somebody was
Mhm.
a good close friend of yours or a good coworker told you they just heard about this advice. What would you
Mhm.
tell them in response to that?
I'll be like, I'm gonna do it right now. 90 days, baby. You better give me 90 days. I'm just kidding. Definitely. What's my boy Charcoal? Basically, now for me, yeah, I agree with that pedalizing. Oh, pedalizing, right? That's the word.
Pedestalizing? Yeah, like putting him on a
Pedalizing,
pedestal.
pedestal.
Pedestalizing.
Yeah,
Pedestalizing.
pedestalizing. There you go.
Yeah.
I cannot speak
It's
today. It's been
okay.
an
It's
all
all
day
right, bro.
thing.
I'm right there with you.
It's been
Today's
all
been a long day.
It's been an all day thing. Right, but yeah, basically you give them that entitlement like you mentioned, and then God, I lost it. I was going with it, but giving them entitlement, the number one, it's gonna be like, right, they're gonna, I guess, see you less in a sense.
Mhm.
You might wait, she might ask you, all right, give me 90 days, and oblige to it, and basically 90 days happen, you get it, right? You feel like you won a prize. And for her, she might, it depends really if she's looking for something serious, but even then, give it time. She's going to start feeling like a little less of you. She's going to start seeing you less of a
Mm.
man. She's going to start seeing you more like you're just, right? You're just like some other, I don't want to say like simp, um, but basically like that, where
Mm.
she's just gonna see you like, man, this guy really, he like, I made him wait 90 days, and now a lot of ideas are coming. Not a lot.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Now I'm going right now. I'm going red pill,
Oh shit! Where's
but
charcoal at?
yeah, my boy Chuck needs to calm down. He's gonna come over here and ruin the whole thing.
He's getting anxious because he wants to jump on.
But yeah, so yeah, basically, right? He's gonna start seeing you less of a man. Not entirely, right? But she's still gonna see you less of a man. The respect might lose a little bit. She's gonna start thinking probably down the line, like, man, I know so many guys who wouldn't wait, and they walked away from me. So I have that respect from him. And for you to sit there and wait 90 days, she's not gonna have a ton of respect for that. Like, wow, you really did it because you wanted this. Maybe also too the long term thing, but I mean, girls know they know dudes want to have sex. Not only
Mhm.
want sex, but majority want sex.
Yeah, that's true.
Or no, I mean that's like one of the
Majority of
big
dudes,
reasons.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, I didn't mean that. I meant like, right? Maybe sex is like 70, 80, depends who you are, of how much you want with your girl. But right, you
Mhm,
also want the loyalty, the respect, the love. You also want that a part of
mhm,
her characteristics, a part of what the relationship's about. So yeah, definitely if you're waiting 90 days, you're not gonna have a ton of that to,
mhm.
ton of that in your pocket. And number two, not pocket, but you're not gonna have that as
Oh
a
shit.
characteristic. She won't have that respect for you. So even though 90 days sounds like a good idea, and it seems like Steve Harvey seems to come from a good place, um, yeah, I think that just sets up for failure because, again, right, it's just that the woman's gonna lose respect over time, and then number two, it's like you're gonna even feel worse because also
Well,
too another point. Oh, go ahead.
okay, yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, yeah, I mean, she might just put you in the friend zone at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because she'd be like, "Well, we're not having anything. He's gonna buy me dinner anyway. We're gonna hang out like a friend." So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She might just put you in the friend zone, and then while you're in the friend zone, some other guy comes in and that's it. You know, it's over.
yeah, that's exactly where I was gonna head. I was gonna say
Okay.
that how many dudes waited, right? How many dudes waited 9 days to get those? Hell nah. There's been dudes who came in 5 minutes, got those, met her at a spot, got those, and you're gonna give yourself 90 days. Like, I don't know. For me, I'm like, dude, like, what are you thinking? Like, you know how many dudes she left before? I don't know how many, but there's a couple, right?
Yeah.
Get those right away, and you're the one who like has to wait 90 days for it to possibly work. Then
Yeah,
maybe it
that's
work.
true. She might not even. She might just be like, at the 90 days, she might be
You know,
like, you know,
hey, you know what? I really like you, but
just
and
be
you already like
friends. Yeah.
exactly like how you say you're taking her to dinners, you're buying her flowers. Maybe you're getting some action here and there. Probably still making out, still doing all that, just not having sex. Because right, you
Yeah.
can get to that point. Right,
Yeah.
there's girls who make you wait. Like you go on a date with girls or hang out the first time. Maybe it's not the first time. You guys get down, but because they're not that type of girl. But maybe the second time you do. And all right, cool.
Mhm.
Um, so it's like that. It makes sense if you wait a little bit, but yeah, a whole 90 days, like, and yeah, and then
Yeah.
just to get rejected at the end, that's pretty whack. So that's like for the dude, but then for the chick, I mean, you're not gonna have no respect for him, right? The
Yeah, that's
attraction's gonna
true.
lose, so
Mhm.
it's a
Well, I
lose
mean,
lose.
it's a lose-lose, and the woman wants to feel that confidence, that dominance, you know what I'm saying? Not like in a like, I dominate you, not like in a Genghis Khan way, but I
Mhm.
feel like you know what I'm saying? Like that, the girls like to feel small, so, like, when you hug them and stuff, like, you hold them, they feel like they're getting protected in a way, you know what I'm saying, from a guy. But when you wait 90 days, it makes you look like you're not going for it. It makes you look like you're waiting for something to happen versus taking action and getting it. You know what I'm saying? Which is a leadership quality. It's ambition. You know what I'm saying? There's also other aspects to it where it's you're not going for it. Makes you look kind of meek. So
Yeah, heck yeah. So
yeah.
yeah, definitely, yeah, definitely. Don't do that, ladies and
A
gentlemen. Don't do
recipe for the
that.
friend zone, bro. That's all I gotta say, bro.
Yeah, heck yeah. Because oh man, 90 days, man. I don't know.
Like you said, there are some women that like the first date or whatever, even if you have the best game, you're going at it and everything else, they'll still make you wait maybe a day or one more date or two because they want to fill you out more. which
Yeah.
is cool. But 90
Mhm.
days, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think that's no.
Yeah. Because I guess while we're on it, might as well I'll just ask you the question.
Go ahead.
Do you think? Well, screw it. All right, we're already here. Uh,
Fuck it, bro.
yeah. I mean, it's still part of the same conversation.
Sniper.
So, uh, do you think? Oh man, do you think that if a girl gives it up the first time, do you think she's like promiscuous? She's easy, or it doesn't matter? Like for you.
Hmm. For me,
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Lots of women go out on lots of women have sex, on short encounters. Doesn't mean that they're promiscuous.
Mm-hmm.
But like there's some girls that are even like they claim to be the most traditional girls, and they have sex on the first date. Just the guy has so much. He had so much swag. He's able to talk. He dressed well. He smelled good. He just knows how to carry the conversation. He made her flirt. I don't think it makes her look easy. That's part of the. I think that's part of the problem, if anything, because shaming women having sex makes them less likely to have sex, versus like saying, "Hey, it's okay, just be yourself." Obviously, look for red flags if the dude's acting weird and shit like that. Kind of get away. But no, I don't necessarily think that makes her look promiscuous or slutty or whatever. Because I feel like when you deny a woman sex, it's a double. It hurts both ways. Because then they feel shamed, on one end, but then the guys feel shame on the other end because then they're less likely to do it, in the future. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
What about you?
No.
What's your
Yeah.
thoughts on?
Yeah, I think so too. I think that that just because they give it up the first night, hey man, you could have just had some fire game, and it
Mhm.
just the stars aligned, the universe was in sync. You never know, right? But yeah, but
Bro, it's because you're Aquarius and it matched with her
yeah, it matched with her moon rising. I don't
moon
know, sun
rising.
rising. I don't know. Don't come at me, astrologers. I don't know. I don't know. But
Uh,
any bad ones out there. So, but anyway, back to the point. Back to the point. Back to the point.
anyway, yeah,
Um, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't think so necessarily. Sometimes, hey, it is what it is. You get, But if anything, for me, I think it's kind of cool. Like, hey, the
yeah.
first time, cool. It's cool because that means we bonded. There's cool chemistry, and even better.
Well,
Um,
there's also
mhm,
the whole like woman using sex as a way to get shit, right? So like
mhm.
there are some women that are just like they'll say they'll give it up, but then it'll be like a dangling a carrot in front of a guy and be like, okay, if you do this, you give it up. And then when the time comes for him to like withdraw of that transaction, then she's like, oh, but now I need you to do this, now I need you to do that. And I don't know how I feel about that either. Like there's that too. That's why, like that's why that kind of perpetuates like the sugar baby and all this other culture, right? That's kind of how it starts.
Wait, but what do you mean? What do you mean from having sex the first time, or what do
No,
you mean?
from it's the opposite problem, which is like not having sex the first time
Mhm.
and then dangling, saying you will have sex as a woman, saying if you do this, I'll have sex with you, but then never doing it. You know what I'm saying? Always asking for more.
Gotcha,
That
gotcha.
that perpetuate, and then the guys also being stupid enough to be like, oh yeah, let me just keep putting my time, effort, and energy on her, and maybe she'll give it up. He could have been spending his time getting another chick who was way more down, and have a good time. Sex is both
Yeah,
meant to be fun for both men and women. So I don't. When women say sex is only for guys, then they're denying them having fun as well. So
I like how you said that because it brought up something like important.
mm,
If a girl is making you wait a long time, not a week, not at one date, not up to 3 dates, right? From 1 to 3,
yeah,
she's
yeah,
making you wait longer. There's also a sign to a side that she's using you. Is It should be
mhm,
not obvious to you, but it should be an indicator that hey, she's not attracted to you. So stick around, right? That's like, hey, I've been on these dates, I've been taking these places for already a while, and what the heck, I have nothing. And it's like, that's an indicator that hey, she's not attracted to you. So just let that go. And like you said, go find somebody else who is attracted to you, where you wouldn't have to wait as long and or
yeah,
get played the whole time.
that's
So
true.
there's that
Yeah,
too for sure.
I mean, there's a bunch of like, there's a whole like conception of like if you make so much money, then you're gonna get all this woman. But there's those people forget to say is that there's also women that are with people with lots of money, but also cheat. So we
Mm-hmm.
don't talk about that side either. So it's like, yeah, you can have all the money and all this stuff, but doesn't mean she's actually attracted to you. She might be interested in something else, like, either your vacations or your time and all this other stuff. But she's also going behind your back and doing her thing.
Going with the gardener, bro.
You
Getting it
know
down
what
with
I'm
the
saying?
gardener.
Federico,
Yeah.
comes in strong.
Friggin' the gardener, the plumber.
Hey, there's a reason why he's laying down the pipe, bro.
Hell yeah. So yeah, you're right. No, that's something they definitely don't talk about for sure. Like,
Yeah, and now that we're on this topic, I mean, like I said, Steve Harvey gives some good advice in terms of like long-term relationship, but I just think that way is like backwards. Like, I agree with. Do you remember when we talk about like playing with fire? We watch a lot of his content. I think is because I think he's really one of the best like advice when it comes to like dating and that kind of stuff. He gives good advice, and he tells guys like, you should try to get her to invest in you as soon as possible too. If you want her to really want you like that, try to have her invest as much as she can to you. And one way to have her invested in you is to have sex with her, not in a mean way, not manipulation, not anything like that, but do your thing, be seductive, be flirty, develop those skills to be seductive, and then have sex with her, and then whatever happens after that is between you and her. You can be the one you want a relationship with her. You can be cool with her, have friends with benefits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that I
yeah,
agree more than with Steve Harvey's. Yeah, that's not nah,
yeah, no, that's
nah.
that's set up for failure. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
both, man. It's bad.
yeah. I think it would set up the woman for failure too, because then she has high hopes, and then sets up the man for failure because he also has high hopes, but in the opposite way. She has high hopes for a relationship. He has high hope for sex, but and then there's also like sexual compatibility, right? What if they're not sexually compatible? It's like those people that don't have sex till they get married, and then they find out their sex fucking sucks, and then they get
Mm.
divorced. Like not after, like soon after, right? You kind of have to test the field before you or try before you buy, as they say.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Cause
Yeah,
no, yeah, that's a good point too. Hey, we wait the whole 9 days, you guys have sex, and then it's like, oh, well, this wasn't what I thought it was. So
yeah,
and that's it. And then you wait another, yeah. I would say you kind of wasted 90 days for sure. Like, dang, I spent 90 days in hopes. Like, yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Like you said, hopeful wishing for sure.
yeah.
But man, I'm just like, I don't know, man. Yeah, yeah, it's bad advice, man. I don't know what else I could say, man.
I mean, I would say like if you really want like to have sex and again, sex is both meant for men and women. So I don't really like the whole like when women say like guys just want sex. So like I don't understand like that whole like mentality. It's like so you're saying as a woman you don't want to have good sex? Because they
Yeah,
make they make us as the guys as like the enemy, right? By saying that we're just these horny like incapable humans or whatever. So, but then they're also telling themselves by saying that it cuts the other way, saying that they don't want to have sex by saying that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and they definitely want to. That's
Yeah,
for
they
sure.
definitely want to.
They're the good people. You had it right. There's only two options, man or woman. So like in regards to like biology, guys, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Uh, what's it called?
Oh shit! I hear that. That's the blue hair feminist coming out after you, bro.
Right, one has to be the good, one has to be the bad. So it's easy to blame the men for everything. It's easy to blame men for everything. So that's why they do it. But yeah, damn well. I mean, I think even playing with fire gave advice about it too, where it's like if you're really good, it's kind of changing it, but it's still kind of your
That's
point.
cool. Hey,
Like
cool
it's
conversation, brother.
like no, thanks, brother. It's like if you're really good at having sex, then right? If you guys just keep it casual, keep it cool, but right, you guys are both doing it, she'll like refer you to her friends.
Mm.
Like, hey, he was really good. So, you know. So it's like, yes, it's bullcrap that they say, right? They don't want sex when that's the one thing they look for, how good the partner is.
Yeah.
Even when they do like street interviews, they always ask, would you want, like the one who has less partners or the one who has more? And it's always like, yeah, the one who's experienced, who knows what to do in the bed. It's like, I thought you didn't like sex. Why? What's going on here?
Yeah.
Now you like sex? Now you're a fan of sex?
That's so
So
true.
it's like,
That's a good point. That's a good point. Like
it's
the
just
whole like
like,
referral system. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Sheesh, man. Go out there. I mean, that's freaking cool, man. Imagine that getting referred like that. That's dope. Hell yeah, that's freaking dope. So, sheesh.
Yeah,
Freaking, I don't
yeah,
know.
man.
So many
What
good
else?
things. So many good things. Practice, guys. Practice. I got a book. So I used to have a book. I'm gonna throw it away. Yeah, but I don't have it no more. I would have showed you guys. It's like a
Kama
sex
Sutra
for
book or like
dummies.
what?
No,
Oh,
it was like a
really?
sex for dumb. Yeah, I found it like at a where did I find it? I don't know. I found it like at a garage sale. I think so, but hell
Mm.
long ago. I'm talking about like 5, 6 years ago. I never read it. I just had it there. I was like, oh, cool. Like I'm gonna get to it one day. And I was like, I never got to it. So it's
Well, I
like,
know
yeah,
there's a
guys,
bunch of books
learn
like
or practice. Yeah, learn.
Kama Sutra and like
Mhm.
different positions and shit like that. If you're into
Whoa,
it,
whoa,
like
hey, you're into that, bro. No, I don't want this, bro. I don't judge, bro.
put some candles, put some incense. And
Hey, like you said, that's what you not you, but what you said, but not I'm not speaking to you. Like you
oh
said, like
yeah,
to the audience, like, hey, that's what you like. All for
yeah.
it.
Sometimes you gotta develop your skills. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean they even write books. I don't know if it's the same thing. I never read it, but right, like what's the book? The super big book that girls like to love, and the dude's like the
Mm.
dominating one. That was like a book called. They made a whole movie about it
50
too.
Shades of Grey.
Thank you. Yes, that one.
Uh,
It's like yeah, it's like, but they say they don't like that. I don't know. That's a whole different
that's
conversation.
like whole BDSM, and she's getting her hands tied, and like it's
Mm,
like this billionaire dude who's just like dominant in a different way. It's
and
like,
they
ah, I'm a boss, babe. Blah, blah, blah. And then when they get home, like they're doing some crazy shit.
damn. Maybe now they're talking about spitting in each other's mouth. I don't know. I mean, that's men and women. They both bring it up. I'm like, what's going on here?
I heard about kissing, but this is another extreme.
I know you can swap spit, right? That used to be the phrase back in like school.
Oh,
Hey,
that's right. Yeah.
quit swiping spit or something like that. They would say that like when they saw like right couples kissing, like teachers they'll do that just to, like tell them to stop. So that's right. That's one thing, but I think it's like purposely. I don't know. Just I don't know. Might have to get someone down who's done that just to hear their point of view. But to me, I'm still like, that's freaking. I don't know. I don't know if I would want to be spit in my mouth and or spit in someone's mouth. I don't know. I guess I don't know. That's something I'd have to. I don't know. I really don't know.
Try it out.
Let me try it out. Let you guys know how it goes. But nah, it's just like
You're gonna have to
it's
do a
right.
reaction video.
It's just it's strange. Like I don't know. I really don't know. But whatever. Teach his own. That's what they like. I can't judge.
So what's the main? So the reasoning for the 90 days is to what? That she screens him out, like she's screening
Mhm.
him out for everything, and then it's like a prize for him, or like.
Yeah, pretty much just to see how compatible they are. So he basically gives them like a lot of tests they can run, and that's one of the
Mhm.
tests to see if they're compatible. If he can make it through the 9 days, that means he's the one, basically.
Mm.
I just feel like it's a big sell of a lie.
But then he's also saying that as if like there is a one, right?
Yeah.
He's making the mythology of the one, like he's perpetuating the mythology of the one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. Like,
Yeah.
I just think humans are way more messier than just the one.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's you get who you get, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the older that right. It's a whole different conversation, but yeah, that happens too. Sometimes you just get who you get, but hopefully
Mm-hmm.
not. Hopefully not. I mean, it does happen to people though too.
The whole point of dating though is to like kiss a lot of frogs or whatever, as they say.
Spinning
I
a
guess
lot of mouths, right?
you know me too well.
No, not you. Not you. I was just saying the phrase. The phrase. That's a new phrase though. You ain't dating if you ain't spitting. I don't know.
That just
Don't
sounds
look
weird.
up
I just imagine like one person going up on the top of a building and just like spitting while the other person has their mouth open.
See, that makes it worse, bro.
Spitting in each other's mouth sounds weird, bro. Just call it just kissing, bro. Just call it kissing.
I don't know how we
Jesus.
got here, bro, but here we are.
Started with 90-day waiting and then just keeps going.
Oh man. But sorry, brother. No, what were you saying? The point of dating? Sorry, brother. What were you saying? The
Oh,
point
like
of dating?
the whole point of dating is to like get to know the other person. I mean, if you, I guess there different. I'm trying to think. There's different types of dating. So there's like short-term dating, long-term dating, then there's like hookups, then there's like all these other aspects of dating. But the way Steve Harvey is writing it is for long-term dating, because and marriage. I think is he advocates for like screening girls out for marriage as well, for the guys, so to speak. Um, which is good, but you know what I'm saying. I think our culture is shifting in a different direction.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, I think less people are getting married every year. You know, as the years go by, less people are getting married. So there's that. Like that advice might have worked in like 2000, but 2022, I don't think that advice would work. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
heck
saying?
no.
The
Yeah,
the
no.
the culture is shifting to a different type of lifestyle. You know.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, it's more pickup now. Oh, pickup now. It's more hookup now. Hey, pickup. It's more hookup now.
No,
But
pick up. Oh shit, girls are picking you up too.
sheesh.
They're coming in with their car, and be like, "Yo, what's up?"
Hey, you looking cute over there? Get in my car. What the? Me?
And she's hot,
But
so he's just like, oh, I guess.
dang, I don't know. Nah, I don't know. That's weird. I was get picked up by a chick. I mean, like I wouldn't. I don't know. Nah, I don't know. I think I feel cool, but I feel weird. Like I don't think I've ever liked a girl.
I'm just kidding. I wasn't
Yeah.
serious, but
No,
I don't
yeah.
think
No, but it just like came to my mind like, well, what if it did happen? Like, would I
I.
like it? Would I not?
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know
Like
if I would like that, to be honest. I like
yeah,
to be
like
the
for
one. I like to be the one to go up to the chick, not the other
yeah,
way.
you approach her.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, it's because I mean it reminds us from the last one that we've had, the last episode about like anti-fragility. It's like you're putting yourself in a stressful situation, so to speak, to make yourself get better, right? And that's why I like about like approaching, even though you fail, even though they say no, even though that all that can happen, you get better, you move on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As long as you have that student mindset, I think that's very important. Anti-fragility, student mindset. Oh.
Yeah, heck yeah. No, yeah, because that's like I mean, whatever, right? Like uh for some reason, right? Like when I don't mind if a girl gives me signs that she's interested in me, or if she's right, she orbits around me, or she jokes with me, or right, I can feel her vibe that, hey, maybe she doesn't like me, but there's a good vibe. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
I can try and do my thing, and hey, maybe it works out. But when a girl really likes me, I don't know. It's just like I'm like it just like I like it and I feel appreciated and like it feels really nice. But I don't feel the same. I'm just like more like cool, thanks. Like I don't even like taking those down. I still feel like not the. I guess I don't feel like I don't know. I don't know what it is. I guess because I kind of feel like they're the ones trying to like holler at me, try to pick me up. So it's just that
Mm.
dynamic just doesn't make me feel right. Makes me feel weird. So I like it though, but I've never been like it never has turned me on ever. Like if a girl like, oh, you're so you're so fine, you're so cute, like anything like that, I don't ever feel like, oh damn, hell yeah, what's up? More like, oh what the heck? Like, oh cool, thanks. But like
Mm.
I'm just like, cool. As opposed to when you actually go up yourself, you do your game, and then right, you end up dating her or taking those down, whatever happens. For me, it just feels like I mean, it feels cool, but it's not like an ego thing. It just feels like, for me, it just feels like the right thing to do. I'm a man. This is what men have done for centuries of life. So I'm not about to change it because I feel like it. No, it's because it feels right. Like this is
Bro,
what a
you're
man's role is.
toxic masculinity, bros.
No, it's not. No. Hey, we gotta be equal. We gotta be equal.
No, that's just annoying. People
Oh
say that
shit!
shit's annoying, bro.
Almost I just wrong. Dang it! I'm out.
Bro, time to buy stock and lotion. It's over. Or they say buy cat food stock.
Oh snap! Mm-mm. Heck yeah. So yeah, just right for dating. Yeah, that's the point of dating. So you can kind of first get experience of who you. Anyways, so you can get experience. Oh damn! I can't talk today. Right. The point of dating is to get experience. By getting experiences, hanging out with multiple girls, different nationalities, different backgrounds, different attitudes, different personalities, everything. The way they go about life.
Yeah.
You need in a way you need to kind of just meet all of them so you can get an idea and paint a right picture of what you're looking for, so that when you actually meet a girl who has a lot of the characteristics that you like, then bam, right, you can either date her or whatever. um, so I think that's what's cool about dating. That's why you want to date. That's why you want to get your skills. That's why you want to improve, is for that, so you can get to a goal that you're gonna feel really happy with, as opposed to settling with someone because hey, maybe they liked you or whatever. So yeah, dating's freaking cool.
It's crazy. And then there's like the whole like when women are on birth control. Have you heard about this?
Mm.
Like women are on birth control. I saw that I was listening to this like clip from Chris Williamson where he's talking to the scientist, and she was saying that when women are on birth control, they actually choose partners that are less likely to like than when they're not on birth control. So
What
when
the
they have
heck?
when they're on their regular cycle, they're more likely to find someone who they actually really find attractive. But something about birth control like messes up their ability to like choose mates. And one of the things she was saying, I guess they did like a study or something about this, and they did like a study of women who are on birth control and chose a mate, and women who are not on birth control and chose the mate. And it seems to be that the women that were not on birth control, like on a regular cycle, were having sex more often with their partner, with their like guy, than women who are birth control and with their partner.
Whoa, what the
So,
heck?
so there's something about birth control, and women are never gonna say that like, yeah, I don't like him, but because they're with him, but just by showing via like how much time they're having sex, you can see like the ones that are getting more sex. The guys who are getting more sex are the ones that are not on birth control, and the guys who are getting less sex are the girls who are on birth control.
What the heck?
Yeah, and it's not like 100. It's
Hmm.
not like 100 1-to-1 ratio, but it
No,
is
yeah.
like majority of the girls that are on birth control. It's like 80% or something like that. So there is something about birth control that changes like the ability of women to find like the right mate or someone they actually find attractive.
Man, that's interesting. What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I heard about something like that too. Like somehow like birth control messes up a woman's way to like choose someone who they actually find attractive. But
dang.
now that actually to see data about it, I'm like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, heck yeah, that's something new to me. That just blew my mind. Because I knew what birth control at least, right? It kind of messes with their hormones sometimes,
Yeah.
and adds like weight to them, so right they get bigger.
Hmm.
But that's pretty much all I ever noticed from it.
And I
So
think there's
it's cool
also,
that it's that. Dang.
yeah, there's also your blood clot risk for women who are on birth control is like way more higher. I don't remember the exact statistics. I can look them up, but it's like it's substantial. Let me see. Hormone birth control. What do they call it? But yeah,
Dang, freaking crazy. Birth control.
6.5 times more likely to cause blood clots.
Dang.
Yeah, so I mean it's I don't know. And then like some women lose their hair too when they're on birth control. Some women like it makes them more moody. It affects obviously when you're messing with hormones and shit, it affects each girl differently. But I mean, condoms are cheap. Go to Costco.
This is the Costco plug right here.
Bro, Costco plug.
If you guys have not been to Costco lately, we got some news for you.
What is it? Click on the link below to get.
No, but heck yeah, like you said, bro, freaking Costco condoms were, what was it, like 13.40, something like that, for 40 condoms?
Bro, it's
13.50, something
nice.
like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
Hella cheap. Hella
Hella
cheap
cheap,
for
bro.
40,
Yeah,
bro.
because I think like if you go to like 7-Eleven or one of those stores, you get like what is it, like a 5-pack for like $7? It's like what the fuck? That shit not gonna
Heck
last
yeah.
long, bro.
Yeah, those are you buy those when it's an emergency.
Yeah.
You forgot one or whatever, but
Oh,
but
damn, I could have got 4 times the amount or 10 times the
heck yeah.
amount.
For double what you paid for. This was crazy. Oh man.
Yeah.
But freaking no, man. So yeah, oh man. No, that's pretty interesting. I kind of like what or it's interesting that you said that, right? The more they're on birth control, the less they're likely or want to have sex with their partner as opposed to if they weren't. That's
Yeah.
it's pretty interesting. So
If I was better prepared, I would have put it up, but I just thought of that since we were talking about like sex and stuff
yeah.
like that and partners and shit.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I was just like, oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
So yeah. So basically, the point is that I'm waiting. Every girl I mean, I'm telling them to wait 90 days now. That's the plan.
They're gonna be sleeping with the Chad, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
Oh,
Tyrone's gonna come in. Waited too
There's-
long, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's true. I know, but dang. Oh, you know what? I like you, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Can we
What?
just be friends?
Damn, but
I
what?
see you as like a brother.
Oh, dang.
I did make a move. Damn.
Oh man, happens. You know, happens.
Yeah.
But sheesh. But yeah. I mean,
What was another topic that you wanted to bring up? Do you have the video that you wanted to show of the Cliff Notes version of the Steve Harvey thing?
I could look for it. Yeah, I could look for it.
Yes, we can break it down, I guess. The other ones. But like I said, a lot
Yeah,
of his stuff is like marriage.
yeah, because like the first part of that video was like, uh,
What
it
men
just talks
how
about what men like, and it, some of it's like like the
some of
first
it
mhm.
some of it is cool, but I feel like some of it is like you know. Like there was some stuff I agree with. Like he talked about, I think there was one part where he talks about like how men
Oh,
get their value or something like that,
mhm.
which is like their job. I'm rephrasing it, but it's like their job, how much money they make, and their title or something like that. I think that's like on the first
So the
minute of
title of
that
the book
video.
is actually called "Act Like." Mhm.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. So no, the name of the book is called "Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man." That's what it's called.
Ah,
Act like a lady, think like a man. Let me share my screen. Share screen. Share audio. Oh, got it. Bam. Can you see my screen?
yeah.
Okay.
Stick figure death theater. No, I'm kidding.
Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man is a best-selling dating book for women. Steve Harvey shares his views on how men think and shares his knowledge on dating strategies to help women secure a man, a happy relationship, and a wedding ring. Ready,
Yeah,
ladies?
see? What?
Let's get started. Part 1. The Mindset of a Man. Steve Harvey says that men are simple, and they all think in a similar way. And I mean, yeah, I'd have to agree. So what drives men? Men are simple. No matter where he's currently at, there are 3 things that shape his identity and his self-esteem. Who he is, or his title, what he does, or how he gets his title, and the reward he gets, how much money he makes. A man must achieve a minimum in those 3 areas to feel like he is fulfilling his duties as a man. Before he figures out how to achieve his minimum goals in those areas, he will be too busy to focus on you and family and relationships.
I'll stop it right there real quick.
Yeah, I think
So
that's a good
what are your
place
thoughts
to-
on that so far?
Yes, and I feel like there's other motivation factors. Like, for example, leadership qualities, moving up in the company, sex is a big motivator for men. Um, yeah, I think they're just to simplify it, those three things. I see what he's saying, but I think there's just way more motivators than just those three things.
Yeah, but
What do you think?
for me, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's pretty there. Who he is, so yeah, who he is, what drives man. I guess it drives me. Sometimes I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm humble or I just lack awareness, but sometimes I don't even think about stuff I do. I just do it. And what I mean by that is like moving up, or I guess like, well, a bit more now, but right, just like who I am. So no, actually, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, who I am, right? Who he is, who I am, something that drives me. I always want to be, I'm not a very cool person, very like right caring person, stuff like that. I want to have good characteristics, good traits. My character, I want it to be amazing. What I do, yeah, I guess if I like doing the podcast. I like doing my job that I do currently is cool, and the reward I get. I think that's where I agree with you. Yeah, the money is cool, but I mean also too, right? Sex.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Sex
yeah, I
and,
like the
and
money.
food. Too. I would say food. Like, I don't know,
You said food or sex?
food and sex.
Oh, yeah. For me, it's definitely I want the money. That's the damn sure. I want the money, but
I would say money, food, and sex are pretty high
yeah,
for men at least. I don't know, women.
yeah, yeah. I don't know for a woman. Yeah. So yeah. The money for sure, sex for sure, but right, you have to have both. I can't have one or the other. I can't be taking down chicks all day, every day, and being broke. Like that's hella whack. Like been there, bro. Trust me, it's whack as hell. And
You
then
want to be eating ramen noodles, bro? What are you talking about, bro?
I don't, yeah, it is whack as hell, bro. I mean, it's cool at first, right? But then it's hella whack because there's things you want to do, places you guys might want to go together. You can't take them. You got no money. I'll take a, let's go chill at your house, go chill my house, let's go to the movies, right? Let's go to McDonald's, whatever. Something
You're in the
cheap.
movies. Like, bro, you can't even afford movies. You can just afford like Netflix.
Well, where are we going? Oh shit, the best theater in town. Netflix. So yeah, and then if you have hella dough, but you got no chick, it's like, yeah, I can go to these places and do this stuff, but it's like, hey, I wouldn't mind doing it with a honey at the same time, like
You have
maybe
this like
taking her.
it's like a biological need almost. I would say.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. You're definitely
Yeah.
right, because that's what we're here for. We're supposed to have kids, I mean, sex too, but right, the main goal is that we're supposed to keep humans alive, so that's why we can what's it called?
That's like a good
Reproduce.
theory. Yeah, it's a theory, I think. Like one of the theories of why sex feels so good is so that way we can continue the species.
Damn, that's a good point. Yeah, well, imagine if it's like to orgasm, bro. Damn, oh, fuck that. I ain't doing that shit.
There'd be a lot more
human.
priests involved.
Screw a human. I ain't reproducing nothing.
I'm zipping it up, zip.
So we're very fortunate, you know what I'm saying? We're very lucky. Very lucky. That's what that's what it is.
Yeah.
So we're lucky.
We're lucky that we have sex and it feels good. There's other animals that don't have pleasurable sex.
Yeah. Yeah, the freaking animals. We some animals too, but I just get. Oh, excuse me. All right, let me go ahead and bring the screen back to the stream and continue.
Cool. This is a cool format.
Number two, subscribe to Fuego and Sonrisa. Did you hear my plug or not?
Yeah.
Did you? Okay, yeah.
Then number 2 is Fuego, Sonrisa,
All
something
right,
like
guys.
that,
Number
right?
step. No, I said subscribe to Fuego and Sonrisa.
Oh.
Steve Harvey put it in there, right? I didn't put it in there. Yeah, I didn't put it in there. He put it in there. I'm just reading what I'm saying.
Minimum in those 3 areas to feel like he is fulfilling his duties as a man. Before he figures out how to achieve his minimum goals in those areas, he will be too busy to focus on you, and family and relationships for that matter. Number 2, our love isn't like your love. Men and women love differently. Women profess their love many times a day, and will probably expect their men to do the same. But men love in 3 ways instead, which the author dubs the 3 P's: profess, provide, and protect. Number 1, profess. He will tell everyone.
Yeah, gotcha. Let me go back real quick, just so I can handle
Finish
this for
it
a
up.
second.
The 3 P's: profess, provide, and protect.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. So the 3 P's: profess, provide, protect.
Profess, provide, and protect. Well, there's even a whole book of like how. I mean, I think I kind of agree with him in that sense, but I also kind of disagree because I feel there's even a whole book of like. I know it's kind of cringe to say, but there is some truth to it, like love languages, like the way you communicate, how you show affection to somebody. Like some like one of them is like physical touch, another is like gifts, and then another is like acts of service. I don't remember the rest of them, but there's like 5 or 6 of them. So there's different ways you can show how you appreciate the other person. Yeah, it's called love languages. There's a whole like quiz too. If you go to like if you just Google love language quiz, you can figure out how you communicate or what best you communicate and you receive love languages. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, heck yeah. I haven't heard all that, but it's cool to hear. I can see all that. Yeah, and this one, profess. I guess it's cool. I don't know if I use that word, but I mean, I guess it's okay. But yeah, right. I mean, our roles and our duty is to provide and protect. So I agree with those ones for sure. Well, yeah,
But I guess
that's our duty,
he's saying
ladies.
those are what you. What is it? What is he saying though? Like, is that's how we communicate? We care about the woman.
Let me see real quick. No, he's
She
saying that's
says
how
that.
our love is. Our love, men and women love differently. Yeah, our love isn't like your love. Men and women love differently, and I guess that's part of it. That our love, that's how we show love, right? We profess, we protect, we provide, or we provide, protect.
I guess I have a hard time like thinking like, is that love or is that just like what we do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, is protect
Yeah.
and provide a form of love, or is duty?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I have a little with love, right? Like if I'm
Oh,
gonna
you broke
protect
up
the
a
girls
little.
because
Something
I
about
care
what?
about her well-being. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you broke up just like a second.
Yeah. What
There you
about
go.
now?
That's a little better.
Yeah, it keeps saying. Yeah, it keeps saying my. Oh, let's see this. Okay, the signal's better now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know, but
Yeah.
yeah, I was saying that it's better. Oh, cool. Yeah, I was saying that like right when I protect, when I provide, I think I do it. I kind of do it with love, right? Because I care about the girl. Like if I'm gonna protect her, it's because I want to make sure nothing happens to her. So yeah, it's my duty, but for me, I kind of do it out of love too, because I care about the girl. Like if I didn't care, then I mean, even now you're right. Now thinking about it, I don't know, because then if I didn't care about a girl, I knew she was in danger, I don't save her out of love. I save her because that's just, I guess, a duty, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, damn. I guess for me, it's either or. If it's somebody I don't care, then it's a duty. But if it's somebody I care about, right, then it's love. So I don't know if that's. I don't think I'm in between. I don't think I have an answer. I'm a depend. I'm on a it depends type of case. What about you? What do you think?
Profess, provide, and protect. Right? That's what he said. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to figure out. Like, I guess there's that thought, which I see what he's saying, but like I said, there's also like love languages and stuff like that. So I don't know if you can communicate that through different love languages. Like, for example, acts of service. Like, there's some guys who don't give gifts, but they'll show you that they care. Like, how he'll care to a woman. Maybe he won't like give her flowers, but he'll do is change her tire, or change her oil, or things like that.
Ooh,
Um,
excuse me.
he's not providing or protect. He's providing a service, but he's not protect. I don't know. That's why it's like some of this stuff, it doesn't make sense to me. Like some of this like Steve Harvey stuff. Like I get where he's coming from, but maybe I'm having a hard time just like understanding, because there's like other things that are also into play.
Gotcha. Nah, I'm making,
Yeah.
but yeah. All right, then he's gonna go through what they all mean.
He will tell everyone you are his woman, and he will introduce you with the official title. Conversely, if he doesn't take you out and you haven't seen his family and friends, you're not there to stay. Number 2, provide. The more a man can provide, the more he feels like a man. If he can't provide, he doesn't feel like a man. That's one of the reasons that poor men run away from their father duties, to escape their feelings of inadequacy. Providing is not only monetary, but it's also about helping you fix things, moving stuff, and solving problems. And that's why you need to make him feel like he's providing for you. Number 3, protecting. When a man loves you, he will defend you and stand up for you. He will defend you physically from people who are disrespecting you, and by doing things he deemed too dangerous for you. Number 3, the 3 things every man needs.
All right. So after those examples, is there anything that stands out to you?
Provide, protect, and
Or is
profess.
it all like?
Well, like I said, professing. Well, I mean, it's just some people communicate differently. Like I said, like words of affirmation. Some people would like show, like he'll say, like "I love you, girl," blah blah blah. Other guys communicate through different communication styles. So I guess I see where it's coming from. I do see like the provide and protect,
Yeah.
but I don't see the profess and how you communicate.
I
I'm
feel
just
it.
trying to wrap my brain around everything. But what do you think about it? While I'm still
Yeah.
thinking about this.
I think the professor. Yeah, I think I'm still on the 2 with you, and like he said, they do it out of love, so I could see his point on that. But I think for the profess part, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you have a girlfriend and you really like her, you're gonna tell everybody like, "Hey, this is my girlfriend. I want you to be my family. I want you to be right. Which my family, my friends." I think guys would do that, but I could be wrong. So whatever. But I just feel like, just me personally, like, yeah, I would bring her around like family and stuff like that, but I wouldn't want to like show everybody like, "Hey, this is my girl. I love her." Like, like I wouldn't do that. I'd just be like, "Hey," like first I'd be like, "Hey, I have a girlfriend, right? Oh, you have a girlfriend? What's her name? Blah blah, blah, right?" Beforehand, and then I'm like, "Hey, you want to just come? Like, hey, we're having a party. Hey, we're doing something." Like, for me, it's not a grand thing. It's just like, "Hey, we're doing like a family thing. You want to come? Like, you want to just come chill with us?" Like, all right, cool. So I wouldn't make like, "Hey guys, come meet my girlfriend." Like, I don't know. I've never done that. I don't feel like I would do that. So even when I
Bro,
was
you're gonna
my
have
girls,
like a
I never thought.
red wedding, bro. It's like Game of Thrones style. Your big confession, your big profess. I just know that there's a red
Yeah,
wedding. I don't know anything about Game of Thrones, but
I mean,
I just know
she's my girlfriend. I don't know. I don't know any of it. Yeah, I don't even know, bro. So it was funny that I liked it. But yeah, so I don't know professing just because I love somebody. I don't think I'm gonna be like, guys, guess what? Come meet my girlfriend. Like, no, I'm like, hey, this is my girlfriend.
like announce it to the village.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, basically, yeah. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's something I definitely wouldn't do. But I would guess that's where I disagree with that professor in that part. I don't think I would really go out and show everybody. But I see what he means. I don't know if that's what he's saying, but when he makes that distinguish between if he does show you to his friends and family, you're there to stay. But if not, right, you're just like a flank. That, of course, right.
Yeah, that's
If you know that a chick is gonna, yeah, if you know a chick is gonna just for fun, then right, you're gonna just have a casual relationship with her. You're gonna let her know up front. But if you want something serious, right, you won't be upfront about the casual thing. You just kind of see where it goes until it happens to be a relationship. So
what
with
I
that,
do
I can
agree
see
with.
that part. But
What I do
mhm,
agree with is that yeah, women tend to when they're really like digging some guy, they'll tell their whole family, their whole friends, like, and they want that same
mhm,
like they think that because they communicate in that way, they think that we communicate as men different that same way, but nah, we're different. We communicate way differently. There's different ways we show how we care about somebody or how much we, you know, admire them or whatever. Not admire, it's like appreciate. That's the better word. Appreciate. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, we do it way differently for sure.
Hmm.
Or at least I do for sure. I can only
Yeah.
speak for myself. I for surely,
Yeah.
I do.
Likewise, I can.
Surely I do.
Hey guys. Hey.
Check it out. I got
And then
me
some
the
guy in the
smoking
back is
mirror.
gonna be like, Beta.
You can see my screen, right? Right, brother?
Yeah, yeah, you're good.
Okay. The three things every man needs. Right? Three things every man needs. All right, so these are three things every man needs, right, brother? This we need to learn this
Let's
though,
go.
right? We need to know this is the truth
Where's
right
my
here, right?
notepad?
This
Oh
is the truth.
shit. Oh shit.
You good?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm good.
my bad.
I was just being
I
curious.
couldn't tell.
Men need three things. They need love, loyal support, and sex. Love means to make him feel like he's special, like he's a king. Loyal support means that you will stand by his side no matter what. Sex, well, Steve says men can only go a month without it. And if you start rationing out sex, he'll be looking for it somewhere else. When a
A
woman doesn't
month?
provide these three things, the relationship is doomed.
Shit,
Step
I want it
4,
weekly,
talking
girl.
differences.
Bro, a month? If a girl makes you wait a month, bro, there's something going on. You gotta be worried more than just
Dang, a month, bro. Sheesh.
a month. Damn.
So what do you think?
Talk
What do you
about
think
a
about? What do you
drought.
think about the first two?
Love, loyalty.
And sex.
I agree with some of the stuff, but I feel like it's just very I
Mm,
know that I guess he's just simplifying it. This is like a simplified version of it. But
mhm.
I mean, yeah, yes, and there's other stuff, I guess, that I feel like there's a lot more other things besides those things.
Yeah.
Like, is she entitled? Is she a brat? Is she, you know, um, is she giving? Is she loving? Is she nice? Does she badmouth people? There's way more other things besides those three things. Because she can be loving, loyal, and give you sex, but still be a complete ass.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Or hella toxic or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, there's that. Yeah, there's that too. Because she can give you all three of those. She can love you tremendously, right?
Hmm.
She can't offer the other ones.
Like loyal,
Love.
like
I already
be
lost
by
them
your
all.
side.
Oh, loyal, right? Yeah, definitely. And then right, and so she can have all three of those, and it's all cool. But she can be toxic, and all right, well, like dang, no man,
And I would add to
that's
like
not a win.
exactly. And then another I would add to like respect. Like if a girl can't respect you, she can't even love you. Like if she loses respect for
Yeah,
you, it's all bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
but really, all right, not much there. Let's
That one was easy.
yeah,
Steve Harvey says men are about purpose driven talk and solutions. Men rarely open up like women do, but they like fixing stuff for you. Part 2, why men do what they do. First thing,
do you want to talk about that part you just said, or
I
why
mean,
men do
I
what they
guess
do?
it
Oh no,
comes
no.
back. It kind of goes back to like the love languages thing. Like some men
Yeah.
can say I love you and that kind of stuff, but some other men show, and this is just not just men but women too, but we're talking about men today. Like we can show like some guys are not very talkative or they are very, to themselves or introverted or things like that, and the way they show affection is by doing shit. Like they may never utter, how would I say? Can't speak today. They may never utter the words "I love you," but they'll like fix your tires. They'll fucking clean your house. They'll do other things like mow the lawn, that kind of stuff. And that's their way of communicating that they care about you as a dude. Like dude cares about the chick like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
What
feel
do you
it.
think?
Yeah, I don't have much. Yeah,
What were you gonna
there's
say?
not really much there. I feel like I already spoke about it. So. No, nothing really. Honestly, I really don't have anything to say for it. Yeah, like I really don't.
We'll be beating the dead
Not
horse,
one
right?
opinion. Yeah. Is it on? Oh, cool. Dang, I don't know what's going on today, but this internet is going hella slow. All right. Next
Bro,
one.
the beta hackers came in, bro. You pissed them off. Is the video playing? Is the video playing?
Yeah.
It's not playing on my side on the share.
What the heck? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this internet. No, yeah. I'm telling you, this internet is going hella slow. All right, here we go.
There we go.
First things first. Harvey says again that men are simple, and if they come to talk to you, they like you. When he comes, he has two things in mind. One, if you will sleep with him, and if so, two, how much effort will it take? Now that you know, let him know what your price is so that you won't waste any time. Number 6, sports fish
Right.
first.
Want to buy me meals? Bro, we made a TikTok of this too. The price of admission, bro.
I think this is one of the points that I disagree with when I first saw this. I was like,
Yeah.
what? But that was the word pedestalizing. I was like, when I thought about it, I'm like, man, he's making these girls feel like they're above man. But when you said pedestalizing earlier, I'm like, that's the word. That's exactly what that is saying. Give him your offer, what you want. Like, so they're the ones chasing you. They're the ones following what you want. Like, all you're gonna get is simps. So, dudes who don't have respect for themselves, and I'm pretty sure that's not what you want to attract. So, I don't know where in the world that advice was good to give.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I feel like he's kind of pandering in a sense,
Yeah.
and selling a lie, which that's not cool. Because you give the woman
I don't know
hopes too.
So if you take this the right way, it really just depends. I feel like versus right versus wrong. Like you can see this like in a negative way. You can see it say something like, oh well, if a girl was like super entitled, right? She just was full of herself. She's gonna be like those girls you see on some other podcasts where it's like, I want them to make 6 figures. I want them to have a 6-pack. I want them to have all this, which is so crazy, right? But on the opposite end, the flip side of that, which is like if women were to have a little bit more realistic standards, let down their ego a little bit, then they're gonna have better quality of men. So I kind of see where he's going with that, but I think the way he communicated that was way off.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like they have a way of setting the bar, right? They can't set the bar like they can want to have sex or whatever, but if the bar is so unrealistic that nobody, yeah, it's all bad.
Yeah, I see what you're saying too. Yeah, exactly. Like you said, it can be interpreted. It can be interpreted either way. Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
Pedestalizing. Yeah.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah. This one I
see the
do
screen
agree
or
with
not?
him.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
good.
Okay, next one. Okay.
Versus keepers. Steve Harvey says men divide women among women good for a night and women good for long term.
This I do.
The key, says Harvey, is that it's you who decides if you're disposable or if you're a keeper. By being a high-quality woman, by setting the bar high, and by demanding and requiring proper behavior, you communicate that you're a keeper. And here's how to recognize if he's looking for something serious or for quick fun. He picks up the bill versus asking to split. He keeps his word and shows up on time. He introduces you to his friends, and he's happy to meet your kids. Number 7, mama's boys.
Nope. He had me, bro. He had me in the beginning.
What's on your mind?
He had me in the beginning, and then he lost me. So I was with him, like, yes, guys do divide women from, like, having a good time to, like, long-term girlfriend. But then excuse me. And then where he lost me, bro, is like he tried to make it seem like people who want long-term are better than people who want short-term. Like, moral, like, those who want to have sex just want sex. They're evil people. Blah, blah, blah. They're never going to pay the bill. They're never going to meet your babies. Like, just that moral virtue signaling, bro. Just, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
What do you
for
think?
sure. Like, I didn't really catch that at first. Yeah, like I didn't catch that first, but now that you mention it, I'm like, oh yeah, I can see that now too. Sometimes it's so sneaky, I don't even catch it.
Yeah,
it's like,
it's sneaky.
Because so I like that. Yeah, it's so sneaky you don't even catch it. So I'm glad you called it out because I didn't even realize that. For me, it was just like you need to tell him like, what was it? Let me find it exactly just so I could read it. Where was it at? Right here. Demanding and requiring proper behavior. Like, I mean, requiring is one thing. I don't know. Demanding, I feel like, whoa, like, you can give the wrong thing. That's that's exactly what you're saying. Is the wording of the words he's using. A girl can read it and she can do either or. That's right. And I don't know. 10 years later, it seems like it's that has moves from what it was 10 years ago. I don't know.
This
I'm
is
not
true.
saying
This is exactly 10 years.
It's way different now. Demands are. And
hey, bro, I don't know what's going on, but your internet is kind of cutting out.
I'm not saying it's his fault. Yeah, it keeps. I don't know what the hell it keeps cutting out. I have the link, the connected, but I don't know. It's one of those days. Dang.
I guess so. Yeah, the internet gods are not in your favor.
Am I still cut out?
No, now you're good. But earlier you were breaking up audio.
Yeah,
and
like
visual.
Okay.
Now you're good. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, because for a minute it'll go cool, and then it'll show like the wireless, and it's like I was 1. I'm like, what? How is it at 1? But I don't know.
So you were saying that 10 years ago,
my boy Charco. I need to bring my boy Charco into this.
I don't know, man. You're frozen again.
What the?
Well, you're saying that 10 years ago or 10 years later, we'll see how the advice turns out 10 years later, and it's like that advice might have worked in 2010, but not in 2022.
It just seems like the demand nowadays are. Yeah, exactly. Like the demand now is what I was saying is like it just seems not his advice, but the wording of it seems to like I think maybe Honey took it the wrong way, and now they really are demanding a lot more, expecting a lot more, taking more of the masculine roles nowadays, which again, hey, it is what it is. I'm not against it, but it just seems like they added more masculine. I'm not gonna say the roles have switched because there's still a lot of men who are men. So I don't think the roles have changed, but I think that there are a ton of women now that do possess masculine traits. So their demands are going to be for sure, like sometimes unrealistic. So yeah, I just don't like that part. Demanding and telling him how to act. It's like, that's how he's a keeper. Like what? Like no, like I mean, you can tell him certain things you like, certain things you don't like, but you can't demand it or tell him exactly how you're supposed to act. Like, no one's gonna hold that. So yeah, I don't like that part.
To me, yeah,
But
I see what you're
that's all
saying.
I
The
have on
whole
that
like the
part.
man, yeah, like telling guys how to not
Yeah,
act, like for kids or something.
I know where he's coming from though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I see what he's
exactly.
trying to communicate,
Like we're
but
gonna
it's just
have
the
our
way.
things. We're gonna like our things.
Yeah,
Yeah, the way it's said. Like yeah, I wouldn't tell
like the
anybody to
man means
demand
like you
anything
want something.
unless it was like
Yeah,
a life or death thing.
I mean, it's cool to have like
Yeah, that's how
preferences
it
and
feels like. It
stuff,
feels like
but
it's like a masculine advice. Like you tell him how to act. It's like
and then she's gonna end up with some dude who's like super nice, super kind, super
well,
friendly, and then she's gonna end up cheating with Rodrigo down the street, who's way more masculine, right?
yeah, because exactly what you were saying earlier. The cool thing about Steve Harvey is that he's very direct, so his
Yeah.
communication is coming off as direct, and I think that's why I'm interpreting it directly. Because I see
Mhm.
where the language is coming from, but but this advice is also masculine advice for women, so you're in a sense giving them masculine advice, which again, hey, all power to it, right? But it's just like for a lot of men, they're gonna hear something like that and they're gonna run away from it. Like she's demanding me, she's telling me how I'm supposed to act. Like I don't think
She's making me
no
wait
way,
90
man.
days, bro. 90 days, bro.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
like what? Like you're giving. I think that's what it is. And now thinking about it, maybe I could be wrong, but I feel like not really, you know, really looking for what it is. It seems like he's just
Mhm.
giving real masculine advice, which is like, I mean,
Is it masculine advice or is it just his ability, his way of communicating is masculine?
I think his way of communicating is masculine,
Mhm.
but right, whoever's reading is gonna take it like that. Like if I'm
Mhm.
reading whoever's book it is, I'm gonna
Mhm.
I'm gonna or just myself. I try to feel exactly how they speak, how they enunciate words and stuff like that. So I try to put myself in their shoes and act like if I'm listening to their voice giving me advice.
Mm.
So yeah, so I feel like I would feel like Steve Harvey's talking to me, telling me these things. So
Mm.
yeah, it's like when I read a Gary Vee book, I'm hearing Gary Vee as I'm reading these words. Like I'm reading that advice, but I'm hearing Gary Vee's voice. So I'm like, okay, this
Mm.
is what he's telling me. And yeah, like that's just what I do when I read.
What do you
So
think about him right there? You know, it says right there, being a high quality woman. Like,
uh-huh.
what do you think? Do you think that's even a thing? High
Yeah.
quality woman.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's high quality woman. Yeah, I think there's both, right? High quality man, high quality woman.
High quality.
Because yeah. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, there's definitely high quality woman.
I had to think about that for a second because I was thinking about some other podcast that would say way different. We don't. I mean, we don't talk to them or anything like that. We don't associate with them,
Mhm.
but the other word that they use instead of quality,
Well, what do they use?
value.
High value woman,
I don't know how I feel about that word.
high
High quality.
quality.
I think seems a better word for it, but
Yeah, maybe they adjusted it over time.
mm,
Yeah, maybe back then that's probably what he just thought of, but nowadays, yeah, high value woman, right? High value man, high value woman. Yeah, no, that's true. That's good. Good. Yeah, good call up. All right, let me keep going.
Or high, and by demanding and requiring proper behavior, you communicate that you're a keeper. And here's how to recognize if he's looking for something serious or for quick fun. He picks up the bill versus he keeps his word and
Cool.
shows up on time. He introduces you to his friends, and he's happy to meet your kids. Number 7, mama's boys. Does your boyfriend put his mother above you? That's not a good sign, as you guys should be a team. Why men cheat? Harvey says that men can have
Anything on 7?
uh, do you have anything? I don't. I mean, I feel like that's pretty
What
self-explanatory,
is going on today?
bro. Your internet is like hella slow, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's one of those days, bro. Let me see something.
Bro, I think you got a turtle as a pet, 'cause that's what's going hella slow.
Good thing we're not live, bro.
Yellow,
What
like
about now?
static.
What about now?
You're like slightly delayed by like a few seconds,
Dang.
but you're not so bad. But there's like moments where you'd be like,
man.
then you like freeze.
There you go. I think we're good. We're good.
Do it again. It's all right,
Are we
bro.
good?
Just,
No.
it's a little better, but
Dang it.
you're still like frozen. Like you'll do this and you'll freeze like halfway.
Yeah.
And while Fuego does tech support, let's talk about what makes a high value or high quality woman. Green flags you should look for. Does she listen? Is she honest?
Still nothing.
You're a little bit less laggy now. Try moving your hand in front of the screen, in front of the camera. Move your hand. Okay, it's a little better.
Better?
Yeah, there
Better?
we go. It's clearing up a little bit. It just froze again. Okay, now you're a little bit better.
God,
A
man.
little
I
bit.
want to restart. My.
Your modem. It's cool. We won't be here too long, so
Yeah, my modem. I went.
Huh?
Okay. that's how, bro. It's bad, bro. Oh man.
don't worry, we'll make a lot of clips, so we won't have this.
Uh, oh, I'm just gonna get to the last part,
Yeah, that's fine.
just because it's just gonna be messing with this the whole time.
Yeah, we'll run through it and then we'll end the podcast soon.
Part 3.
I
Get
mean, I'm
some
glad you didn't have
standards.
slow internet when you were
Long-term
at work.
plans.
That would suck. Imagine.
Yeah, it's. I don't know what's happening today. Yeah. Okay, let me see. All right, internet, everything seems to be cool. So who knows?
Okay.
All right.
Fuck it. Let's go.
So
with
I'm just going to the 90-day rule.
it. Okay, let's get to it.
90-day rule. The 90-day rule relates to sex, and you can imagine what it means. Make him wait 90 days for sex. Number 12. Let him meet the kids.
I guess that's it.
That's the shortest one.
That's it.
If you want, I can I can share my screen. I found this like little blog of why this girl thinks it's such a good idea or whatever. Let me share my screen.
Wait, were you able to watch that video though or not?
Which one? The one the one you were playing?
The one I just played about the 90-day rule? Yeah, the one I was just playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I share something with you?
Oh no, the last clip I just showed right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my lord, what the heck is going on? Bro?
That's why I was laughing, bro.
Okay, cool.
I was like dying. Just wait 90 days, guys.
Bro, we
Nothing
never
will go wrong. Hopeful thinking, bro.
Oh dang, I'm hella blurry.
Yeah, bro.
What the heck?
Damn, bro. Am I drinking? What am I drinking, bro? Why are you so blurry?
Damn.
What is going on?
Oh, let me bring it up.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So like this woman right here, right? She created a whole blog post of why, the 90-day rule is so crucial, right? But I disagree with almost all her things. because it says here 3 months gives you enough time to experience many different scenarios. And I'm like, you can have sex first and still do that. Why does it have to?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't understand this, bro. Like, make it
Yeah.
make sense.
No, with you 100%. Let's go
You
on these
look,
dates. Let's
he'll
go
be
explore the
the
world.
perfect gentleman. Oh yeah. Mine.
Oh Lord.
Mine.
Bad. Oh
Did
my
someone just order
jeez.
Winston to the table?
No.
Yeah, no, hell no.
So
That's like the worst
do
advice.
the do the nine.
Uh, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, fellas, do the 9 days so you can be the perfect gentleman. That's all we strive for, to be the perfect gentleman. That's all I ever want to be, bro.
That was your life goal, just to be the perfect gentleman.
Yeah, that's it. That's all in life. That's if anything I could ask for was to be the perfect gentleman. 90 days.
Not about having a good experience with honeys. Not about having cool time. None of that. Just be the perfect gentleman.
Be the perfect gentleman. Yeah, that's it. That's all I came to this earth for. Say that was it, bro. You hit only 2 points at that whole blog post. That was it. That
Bro,
was done
I didn't
deal.
want to go because it just gets worse. It gets
No,
worse.
yeah,
It
no,
doesn't get better.
that's how bad it is. No, that's how bad it is. I'm like, bro, he only went 2 spots and this is done deal. That's bad.
I just read that one paragraph. And I'm like, this is so bad. I can't keep reading this. And my brain's gonna hurt. Because I'm trying to think, like, if I had a younger brother, right? If I had a younger brother and I'm trying to give him dating advice and I want him to be successful, I want him to be able to talk, flirt, have a good time with women. So if he does eventually want to settle down, he knows how to weed them out quick. Um, this is like that's like the worst advice, like probably up there with like you only can get girls with like only 100K or something like that. It's pretty up there with bad advice.
Mm,
Yeah. It's pretty up there. Yeah. Or like you
I
only
hear
need
that.
to be a 6 foot Chad, can weightlifter, mother. Where's Charcoal at? He can tell me all about it.
No, Chargo, I don't know where the hell he went. He's somewhere. I know we got to bring him on next time. We'll do a Black Pill episode.
Yeah.
We could do that. You know,
Oh, that's
talk
actually not a bad
Talk about that
idea.
later. Yeah, I was thinking about that too, actually.
Yeah, but that's I
yeah,
would say that's pretty bad advice to like give to any like younger brother, nephew, anything like that. That's not gonna help him.
yeah,
It's
nah,
gonna
heck
do the
no.
opposite.
Yeah,
It's gonna set
yeah,
him back.
that's a no for sure. That'd be that for sure. That advice I wouldn't give my young brothers for sure. Hell
So
nah.
so let's say your younger brother came to you, right?
Mhm.
And he told you, he asked you about this. What would you say in response to that?
If he told me like about the book,
Oh, no, about just the 90-day thing.
oh, nah, I'd be like nah, man. Like for me, what I would say would be like, hey, dude, like she can lose a lot of attraction to you if you don't, if she makes you wait, she's gonna lose a lot of respect because it sounds messed up, but this other dude she met before you. Now if she's like a virgin or like she right, that's a whole different story. Right? If she's a virgin, wait 90 days, 100%. But
Mm-hmm.
if she's already has some partners that and she's telling you to wait 90 days because she decided to change her life because she was done having fun, then I would tell him no. Like, hey, dude, go find a girl who didn't do that because there was a lot of dudes before you who, she did that with. And not that she's a bad person, not that she's not wifey material or nothing like that, but it's just like he's my younger brother. So I'll be like, bro, you can go for the best. So,
Mm-hmm.
go find someone who maybe is like a little less experienced and that,
Mm-hmm.
won't lose respect for you. And at the same time, too, it doesn't take 90 days to know if you like somebody or not. So don't even do that. Yeah. So that's
That
what I
is
would
so
say.
much time. That is a lot yeah, I mean I would give him similar advice. I would say something like, you need to respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you need to earn time is valuable not just to her but to you. You know, you came into this world. If you want to have, you know, a bunch of, you know, casual partners, that's what's up. Like I think that's not even a bad idea. Like I think that's, you should do that. You should go through if you want to just see what's out there. You know, talk to different women, see what different types of personalities they're at. Um, Different types of women who have different types of mindsets. You know, test the field. You know, that's the only really way you're gonna know towards the end if you do want to get a relationship, a serious relationship. If that's what you want, that's the best way to gather that experience, gather that data. You know what I'm saying? Um, and you'll have a lot of fun doing it too. But if you're waiting for a chick, if she's making you wait, then she doesn't respect you. I would say she's not respecting your time. She's not respecting your time, and you're better off going talking to a whole bunch of other chicks who would respect your time, who are down to, you know, have a good time and just have fun, have some fun. But yeah,
Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, because you can
yeah,
always, yeah, like, yeah, exactly. You know, like we both say, you don't need to wait 90 days to know if you like each other. Like, come on, like,
now if she makes you wait a date or two, I don't think that's I don't think that's
yeah,
a
that's
problem.
cool. Yeah,
That's you know
three,
that's
four is cool. 3, 4 is cool. You
yeah.
know,
But
3, 4 dates the most.
anything more than that, I just feel like she wants you to like lead, and so when you don't make a move, it's kind of, you're kind of signaling to her that you're not leading, and so some girls are a little bit more on the conservative side and will wait a little bit longer because they don't want to feel like
Yeah,
that or whatever, which is, you know, you know, a few dates, like you said, maybe four the max. But after, you know, more than that, I think you're just losing time, and you could have been with other chicks who are into you, who do like you for who you are, and you can be a little bit more sexual. You know what I'm saying? Be a little bit more flirty, and nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with
yeah,
being sexual. There's nothing wrong.
yeah, heck yeah. Don't ever hold yourself back. At least if
Yeah,
the girl says wait, you know, if she's like, hey, I don't do it on the first date, you know, still try to, you know, flirt with her, tease with her, maybe make a move, like, you know, maybe go for a kiss or something, even on the first date.
yeah,
But at least you're trying. At least you're letting her know too. Hey, I want to have sex. So
hmm,
you know, don't think I just want to be your friend. Like I want to have sex. But hey, if you're saying 4 dates, I respect that. You know, that's cool. But I'm with it. But just know that you know I also you know want to have sex if we're gonna be something too. So yeah, it's like I'm not gonna wait for nothing.
yeah. I just there's so many things wrong with pedestalizing either woman or sex. I think there's something wrong with that because it makes it seem like it's something that's like so like prejudice, where it's like, yeah, it's, you know, just human nature. I don't
Yeah,
know.
heck
That's
yeah,
just how I see it.
yeah. Not Philly. Yeah, heck yeah. Because I mean, right, we're both equal. So why is
Yeah,
one higher than the other one? And then for some people, power corrupts. So if they're
exactly,
people being
exactly.
pedestalized, then they're gonna take advantage of it, make you, in a sense, work for it. That's what they say, but
Hmm.
basically taking advantage of you. That's what it really is.
That's really what it is. They're trying to get
And
as much resources as she can without having to give it up.
yeah, exactly. And
It's
it's
not
like,
it.
yeah, it's not it. Like the girls know we want it, we want it. So why all this hustle? You know, why this back and forth? Maybe a little bit right the first date or whatever. Ah, cool.
Yeah,
That's how we're bantering. But I mean, 90 days. Come on, like,
yeah. No,
like I don't even know what's happening at that point.
I don't even know if she'll
Like,
still be attracted to you at that point. To be honest with you,
yeah,
she might keep you as a friend. Like she might see, oh, he's a cool guy to go out with, but like as a sexual option, you probably might be xed out.
yeah. Oh, like you
Yeah.
said with Rodrigo.
Rodrigo, where's my
Yeah,
glasses?
yeah. So nah. Mm-mm. So
Yeah.
that's why that's why we here. The Bay's Fuego and Sonrisa, #1 podcast in all the
Podcast.
Bay Area, baby. But yeah, any
So
final
what?
thoughts, Andy?
So counter advice. Like I know, 5 quick pieces of advice you would give your brother.
About dating or what?
Dating, sex, whatever. Woman.
Okay, so yeah, women. Five dating advice. Oh, let's see.
Oh, before that, I just realized something. I was gonna
Mhm.
say this, but I completely forgot.
Yeah.
There's some videos where like women talk about how like men like penalize them, and then they say that like they hate that feeling because they just they're equal. Like they feel like they're equal. They're not like above.
Yeah.
So when I don't know, it also it makes them look needy and desperate when they do that. That was my final thought of that.
Yeah. That's a good point. No, yeah, because those are the cool women. Those are the girls who feel like that are the ones that they're cool,
Yeah,
because right, the ones who don't like it and expressively or openly expressing that they don't like it, then that tells you that, hey, just treat me as a person. I'm cool, right? Like I'm a good person. I'm cool. Like don't worry about me. Just it's fine. And that shows that they at least care about that. And then you have the opposite end where they get pedestalized again, and then right, and like I said earlier, they take advantage of it. So
hmm
yeah, so if a girl ever says like, man, I hate, like I know so many dudes that are always like on me or stuff like that, or I don't know, I don't want to say pimping, but right, that they got hella dudes, but the dudes are all over her nuts, right? Is the phrase. Then some they don't like it even though they feel good. Like if they can feel good about it but not take advantage of it, then those are really good girls. Because they're like, yeah, I feel cool, I got all these dudes, but at the same time, they're like, damn, this is hella annoying. Like, let me meet a guy. Like, like there's so
yeah.
many of these dudes pedestalize me. Like,
I feel like
what
that's
are
more
they
common
doing?
than the other one, but yeah, you should still not do it. I mean, you should still be aware of the other ones that are trying to trick. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Cause I would be like all four legs
all
down,
four.
hands down. I don't know, like a dog.
All,
Like boom, boom. Like, yeah, like keep like what is it? Cover your bases, basically.
oh, okay.
There probably is more more so of just regular honeys who are being that have all these dudes simping for them, and then as opposed to the girls who are playing dudes. But I would always just like keep my cover our bases. Let me make
Yeah,
sure she's as cool as she is, and so I really know.
yeah.
But
You don't really don't know somebody until you do.
yeah, but that's a good start though for them to react like that and say that out loud. That's a good start for sure. That's
Yeah,
like
I've
a
heard.
great
I
start. Like,
saw
oh,
videos.
okay.
I don't remember if it was like the same girl that was asking about the other girls. If you know who I'm talking about.
Oh, I gotcha. Now I do.
Yeah. I don't know if it was that her channel that was talking about that, but I did see that it to a lot of women it did annoy them. Like it not pissed
Mm,
them off, but it annoyed them. That
yeah.
there's like these guys that are like instead of just coming up to them and just shooting their shot and just being quirky or witty or whatever,
Mm,
it just feels like you feel like you're not enough. You come off as not enough. You come off as like looking up. You know what I'm saying? Um, and they just don't like that. Well, because women like confidence too. You know what I'm saying? Confidence, not like just be confident, bro, but like leadership, like leadership, like moving the conversation forward, like that kind of stuff. But yeah,
yeah, I can. So I'm trying to think of the five advice you said. That quick five advice I would give my brother.
uh,
Um, yeah, yeah. Unless there's anything else you want to talk about, I'm trying to
no,
think
that
of
that
which ones
that
I
would
would
be
give.
like that would be like the final thing, I guess. I'm
Okay.
trying to think too.
Um.
Hmm.
Oh man. This is a good one. Oh man. 'Cause I feel like I'm gonna be generalizing. So like crap.
You might have to
Um.
though. You might have to. If that's okay.
I guess for me would be build confidence, like true
hmm
confidence.
I'll put my
Right.
fingers
I
down.
mean,
Okay.
yeah. I know it's like generalizing, but right. Let's just say for the sake of it that we all knew what confidence was. Not that.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's just say that. So, right, be for sure build true confidence, learn game. Uh, yeah, that would be too. So learn game.
So confidence game.
Um,
Put my fingers down.
date hella chicks. So my thing would be date hella chicks if you want to do it because you want it like casually, or to vet out a girl you really like,
Yeah,
so that you don't fall for the first girl that likes you. Like no,
that's
bro, take
three.
the L. Yeah. Uh, learn how to grow from heartbreak, because that's gonna happen.
Okay.
And number 5 is gonna be um, always be cool with women. Like always be good to them for sure.
Mm.
I don't say like good like be a nice guy, but good like always be
Like being cool
like a good
terms.
your dad be a good vibe with them, right? If they put up boundaries, right, respect the boundaries. If they're like really hard boundaries, like respect stuff like that.
Mhm.
Always be a good vibe. If they go off on you, always keep like a cool, I guess, frame, right? But always stay cool. Always be good to them, even if things don't work out. Always be cool with them. So that would be my last one. Always be cool with girls, because you
Mm.
get nowhere else. You get nowhere else not being cool with women. Like even if there's hella honeys, I personally don't date and or whatever reason that it's just not gonna happen. There's no connection there, or whatever. Then
Mhm.
like I'm still gonna be cool with them. I'm not gonna not be cool with them. Or if they rejected me, I'm not gonna be bitter about it. I'm just gonna be cool with it. Like fuck it.
Yeah.
So I want him to have that so that he could always excel in life.
Mm.
But yeah, those will be my 5. I think actually those are pretty cool. What about you,
I
brother?
like it.
I want to hear yours.
I was thinking about this while you were talking too, but I was trying to
Cool.
also Stevie in the moment.
Nah, no
Learn
worries. I want to
yourself.
hear yours.
Learn yourself. If you know who you are and you know what you like and what you don't like, it'll make it easier. Then you know what your strengths and weaknesses are, and you can play on your strengths and develop your weaknesses. So that's one. 2 would be anti-fragile. So put
Mhm.
yourself in difficult situations, but also learn from those difficult situations. Keep doing that over and over again, and that's going to be a lifelong journey. Running away from your fears it won't it won't solve the problem. It'll make it worse. 3, go outside and talk. Like actually go talk to people. It can be women, men, grandma, grandpa. It don't matter who, but just learn how to have those social skills. Uh, Practice flirting. Know how to banter. Get those social skills nice and tight. There's going to be days where you're going to have better or worse days, but you need to have those social skills if you want to be successful with women. 4, it's kind of like what you said a little bit, but go out with as many women as possible. And this is helpful for both short term and long term, because once you start learning how women are and learning their behaviors and learning their patterns and just seeing what the different types of women, you'll get a better understanding of what you want, and what type of girl you want, because there's different types of women, there's different types of relationships and things like that, and you'll figure out by doing that you also learn about yourself in a sense. So that's good. And then the last one, what would be the last one? Hmm. Sorry, I need to give you like a minute to think about this last one.
Ignore the black pill.
Not even. Let me see. I guess love yourself.
Huh?
Love yourself.
Mm.
Yeah, put yourself first. Yeah. It's kind of
Nice,
like the
nice.
first one, but it's a little bit different. Knowing
Mm.
yourself and loving yourself are 2 different things, but yeah. Yeah.
Feel that.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, if there's a 6, I say learn how to get good at sex.
Oh,
I
that's a
forgot
good
that
one.
one.
I forgot about that one. Yeah.
That. Yeah, man. I'm like, wait a minute.
How
What
could
about
we forget?
6?
I should have put that. It should have been onto my top 3.
These 90 days just mess with my head. I know.
Yeah, bro.
I'm beta.
These 90 days are screwing with us, literally.
Sorry, bro. I gotta go profess my love. So I'll see you guys later. I gotta go see a podcast. I gotta go profess my love, bro.
You gotta go run up to a girl and tell her how she's the most beautiful, blah blah blah.
You are an angel to me, the most
You gotta-
beautiful star in the whole galaxy. You're the only one.
Oh my god.
You're my shooting star.
You're my sparkling wine, baby. You make the sun shine, girl.
Sparkling wine makes sunshine. Oh, sweet baby.
Oh,
Oh
Lord.
man. That was cool. I like that. That was good. That was a good way to as an outro for sure. That was
Yeah,
cool. I like that. That
that's
was
our
great.
outro,
That was
man.
great 5 questions. Those are great 5 questions. Well, I guess on that note, yeah, guys, if you guys enjoy this episode, go ahead and like, subscribe, share it with your friends, comment down below whether if you agree with us, if you disagree with us. What do you think about Steve Harvey's book? We're talking about 10 years later. Have you seen any effects from it? And or seen the dating landscape change? Whatever you guys have opinions about, please feel free to drop it in the comment section. Well, yeah, with that said, you know what I'm saying? Your boy Fuego. Charco didn't make it this episode. Hopefully he'll be on soon. But for now, your boy Fuego, he's out.
And to that, I would like to say thank you guys for coming on and spending your time with us. We really do appreciate. We put a lot of work into this, and so we try to give you guys good quality content. Me and Fuego brainstorm and let us know what you guys like, topics, guests, things like that you guys want us to cover, because we do put a lot of effort into it, and we would like to hear from you. So, yeah, gracias. Have a good night.